Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Leo and it's for the month of December, a little bit over 2025, going all the way into 2026, which is incredible how fast this year has gone. My dear Leo, I hope you'll enjoy this reading. This is a very interesting reading because it's about every area of your life, every sector that needs to be talked about, to be things that are hidden to be, coming to light to you so that you can understand everything, the messages the heavens or the universe want you to know, and everything in between. The first thing I'd like to say is welcome everybody and thank you all for being here and your support. And I'm in gratitude mostly for those of you who are supporting me by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm in absolute gratitude. It doesn't mean that I'm not in gratitude for all of you being here and supporting. If you can't make it to give me that extra 2 videos a week, is still I am grateful for each and every one of you. I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you. My dear Leo, I want you to be aware and mindful that prior to doing the coffee cup, I do meditate and I'm given a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you at the end of the reading. Now, before I do start this reading, there is something I want to talk about. There's something very important that I'd like to say. And that is what I just noticed, something I've never seen ever, which is the outside of your cup. These 2 bizarre messages. I'm going to talk about them because they are bizarre, but I've got to be careful so that it doesn't affect everything inside. So I'm going to use my glasses for this deep analysis and lift this up to get close to me. I've seen it, but I just want to see it a little bit more as I talk about it, just to be 100%. Yes. Okay. So it shows to me that there are 2 situations or 2 people being removed from your life. Not as a bad thing. It's for your growth. Okay, let's talk about the first one. The first one, you know what's amazing about both of these people? They're both so much alike in their connection to you. So they could have been 2 family members. There could have been 2 people that you were bringing up. They could be a spouse and an ex, maybe, perhaps. Not that ever happens in the world. I mean, it does happen, but very rare. What can I say? 2 siblings, 2 jobs, 2 bosses. It could be anything, but they are alike in their connection with you, Leo, so you can understand. Okay, so the first one was quite toxic. The reason it was toxic, because number one, there could have been other people involved. There could have been other children involved. It could have been a spouse with children, but it was very complicated. It took a lot out of you. In fact, it took a big chunk of it out of you, and it was quite toxic. There could have been outside interventions, interferences. Sorry, not interventions, interferences, and they could have been happening in regard to extended family or the partner's family interfering, and there could have been something like that. So that's that one. And that could have been in the past because it's right at the bottom here. But then toxicity was like, there was just no compatibility whatsoever. I just feel like this person might have been an air energy. Perhaps an air energy. And probably they might have been air and water. That would have explained such a toxicity and difficulty that you might have undergone all that time. Now let's talk about this one. The second one. It's the one that came after this. This was the longest. Then came another one. And this other situation, this was a good situation. It was wonderful while it lasted, but it did come to an end due to something died. Something just disappeared, diminished, died. No, died isn't the word. There's another word. Let me just phrase it better. In some cases, it could have been the spark that died. In other cases, it wasn't the spark. It was a karmic cutoff, a karmic ending, like a situation that had to come to an end. Maybe it was for your growth, because I do see growth here. It's happening for justice for you to get your justice, for you to reach to a high level of happiness and abundance. That's why this is coming to another end. So 2 things are ending in your life. 2 things are leaving your life. But there is so much more coming. Let me start now. Let's start with this incredible coffee cup. There's so much happening here. Guardian angels watching over you and touching your life in different ways. My dear Leo, there is so much change being brought to you, into your life. And I feel like there's a bridge that you're going to cross, and that's going to change your life completely. There are new people entering your life, which you are going to love, especially one that's very special, that's going to impact your life on a grand scale. So that's overall. Now let me get to the details, and glasses on. I've got my glasses. All right, let us begin. All right. The first thing I see here is all you've got to do is this archangel that's here. It's some sort of an archangel that looks like so massive and very, very big and very controlling, is letting you know that all you're going to do is have faith, wait, and there are incredible, major, big changes coming. The changes are going to be great. They're going to be happy ones, and you are going to be loving what's coming. So that's what they're saying. But there's a catch. And the catch is there is going to be a sad ending. One that you will be grieving, one that may be of betrayal, that may be very, very sad that it's ending. There is an ending that's going to be very sad, and that's the sort of timing that this is happening. It is connected to someone that has Virgo in them. It could be Virgo, Gemini, it could be just Virgo. I do see Mercury here. That's why I'm saying it's possible. I see Virgo and I see Mercury, so I feel like they could have had maybe a little bit. They could have some Gemini in them and Virgo, but you know, you've thought about things, and now you've got the understanding as to why this all happened. A lot of truth is going to come to light. The more you soul search and you go deep and introspect, you'll get all the answers. You'll know why this massive heartache or loss happened. It was all destined. It's all because of the sacrifices. You reached to a level where you could not sacrifice any longer. You reached to your limit, to the highest level, like you've been putting up and putting up and putting up, and then it reached time where you would explode if you were not released from this karmic ending. You have put up with so much. You have, oh my God, you have vowed that you will not give up until the end, and you've done well. And now, once this is over, when this situation is ending, once you've been holding so tight into the situation, like giving it your best shot and doing everything. Now to let go, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be very painful to let go, but you've got to let go. Someone is leaving, or you're leaving a very unhappy situation, grieving the loss of, yes, there is sadness, there's tears, there is like, you know, trying to get over and accept the fact that this chapter is over. There's a lot of that, but a lot of clarity, a lot of power, a lot of visibility is coming to show you what is coming next, what kind of a life you can have. There's so much transparency that you will know, clarity, power, empowerment to see that you can live well even without the past. And you're saying goodbye to the past, no matter how miserable that may be, how hard that is. It doesn't mean I don't have no empathy. I've got strong empathy because I myself am a Leo. I'm a Libra, Leo, Sag, so I can understand this very, very deeply and very well. There may be children involved. There may be a lot of memories, long, like years of a situation that's ending, but the change is for the better. And that's what you need to know. You need to know, no matter how sad you may be, the change is for the better and for your highest good. So that's very important. Something to do with July, somebody that was born in July, or somebody that might have had, the one that's leaving or the one you're leaving, Cancer or Leo. Just remember that, Cancer, Leo. They could be leaving in July 2026. That's another possibility, because I do see July here. I do see paying attention to health. Now, there could be a health situation that could be leaving due to health. Your health could be at question, that you need to pay attention to it and heal yourself, because I do see you are on the road to success and to succeed. So all you have to do is just treat yourself and take care of your health. Very important. I do see a temple here. Now, what is this? A temple that looks like, you know, a temple, which is a structure of tradition. Tradition is all about tradition. Now, the tradition is connected to somebody either getting married, somebody passing away. It's to do with life and death. It's to do with marriage. It's to do with family values. It's to do with religion. It's to do with structure, blessings, and sometimes passing. So this represents that there is something that is happening. It's going to be a little bit challenging, but then you're overcoming it and it's over. Right after that, a very prosperous time comes where it brings you a lot of riches and success. Plenty, abundance is coming right after this time where the temple is. The next thing I see that you are taking, for some reason in connection to this traditional situation, you're taking a stand and you're putting your foot down. You're saying, no, I will not have it this way. I want it this way. You're setting boundaries. You want to free yourself from something, but at the same time, you want to get your spiritual right or somebody else's spiritual right you're fighting for. Very interesting. It's a situation to do with your individual belief, your belief system. And for that, oh my God, my dear Leo, for that, you are going to get the greatest gift from the heavens for taking a stand, for fighting for the right of someone. Maybe it's not your right, it's for somebody else's right. And it's for that you're getting the greatest gift, the greatest treasure that's hidden. It's going to be revealed to you. A great treasure awaits for you. My goodness. Your faith is overwhelming and it's applauded by the heavens. There's going to be a sudden change in the direction of your life. Don't worry. You're moving on. There's so much prosperity coming and so much luck in your life that you'll be overwhelmed. The change is bringing you a lot of luck. Wow. I see a beautiful bridge that you'll be crossing. Some of you might be relocating. Some of you might be moving to a better place. I see slow and steady things are going to get much better. There's a lot of progress, but there could be movement for a better life. You know, it takes a lot to realize something wasn't working and for you to leave it, but you didn't. You sacrificed and persuaded for the sake of others, not for your sake, for the sake of others. And in a way, you've got to be very, very, very careful with karmic ties. Sometimes some karmic ties do come to an end. And if you're holding on and not letting go when it's time to let go for the sake of others, there could be other disruptions. So you could be wrong if you're holding on too much and the situation is deemed to come to an end. I do see that the heavens are saying free, get yourself free, stop holding on, let go. And some of you are really afraid to let go. But you are going to be freed, that's for sure. You are going to be freed because your next chapter is about to begin. This is the end of the chapter. Something's happening from far, distant. There's a distant, someone from afar is getting attached to you. This is someone like destined for you. This is a soul connection. There's news, there's action, there's a trip, there's a going, there's something happening for you to go. You're going and then you're meeting this person. There is a going, there is a distance, and there is news. But you know what? Ultimately, you are going to love this situation that's happening because there is so much gratitude for the love that's entering your life, for the justice that's entering your life, and for the power. Look at this, all these three things, and the power that's entering your life. So, wow. Overflowing prosperity is all over the place. Prosperity is going to be just all over the place for you from every angle. A lot of loving, a lot of nurturing, a lot of fulfillment. And this person has fire energy like you within them. So there could be Sagittarius, could be Leo like you, could be Aries. They've got fire energy, that's for sure. Okay, so this person is going to be the cause to your recovery. You are going to heal because of this person. There's also going to be a key. I see a resolution, a new home, a new car, a new business. Resolution. And you know what? I just see you all tied up like in a cage and this key is right there and you're going to be set free. Just something magical is taking place. I see a beautiful gate. I see a beautiful garden. And I see this gorgeous, large fish, which is a really big fish. And it looks to me like you are going to have plenty. Abundance is coming. And I feel like something big is happening in regard to a house. The garden, the house, the gate. And there is emotional spending, like you're so happy, but then you're joining up with someone. There is someone that's supporting you. Maybe somebody might offer you a job. Maybe somebody will fall in love with you and you're falling in love and you're joining together and you're merging as one. Because I see support. I see that you're doing what you love doing. And this person is very much supportive. Someone wonderful is entering your life, very supportive. It is because of this person you are relocating, believe it or not. There's relocation. You're moving. You're moving from where you are to a better place. It's all divinely orchestrated, believe it or not. This person might also have earth energy in them, possibly. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, earth. I also see a lot of blessings, a lot of fertility in this next chapter. You're welcoming this new lifestyle. You're so abundant and feeling so nurtured in so many ways. Love is going to be beaming, booming all around you. Love is going to be all over the place. You're meeting someone who is so brilliant, so financially stable, so reliable, and so gentle. So gentle, my dear Leo. You're going to love this person. And they've got good qualities in them. So there was fire, there was earth. What else did I see? That's all I can remember for now. Just bear with me a moment. I just have a sip of water. We'll find out at the end of the reading, the star signs, the majority of the signs that are within this person. Let's have a look further. So yes, you're moving, and I see you. Once you move, you're finally going to feel that stability where you're in your own home, you feel stable, you feel nurtured, you feel loved, you feel like, you're on the same level. The qualities within you and this person, they are so much alike. You're going to find yourself in this person. And that's when magic happens, actually. And that's when you get to know that, this is someone from your past life. This person might be afraid because they might think your family might not, agree with them or something. There may be children involved. Do care about the children. Take care of your children, their children. Treasure your children, your family. Very important, that message out of the blue. But it's your soulmate that's coming. You need to know that. There is strong karmic ties between you, past life connections. You've lived so many lives together. It's just incredible. This person is so established, so powerful, so mighty. In fact, maybe they're very spiritual. Maybe someone that is so... You'll be overwhelmed. You'll be overwhelmed with this person. That's all I can say. Okay, strong water energy. Pisces, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Pisces leading the way in the water energy. No. Then there is Scorpio, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Scorpios and 3 Cancer. So for the majority of Leo, you'll be dealing with a Pisces or Scorpio as the highest ranking. Then comes Cancer. There's 3 Cancer. The second one, the earth energy. Now the earth energy is very interesting because I see 3 Taurus, Libra. 3 Taurus. It's amazing. No, I don't want to talk about that. 3 Taurus, Libra, 3 Capricorn, and 2 Virgos without the Gemini. Quite interesting. Now, so of course the majority will be dealing with the Taurus, Libra, and the Capricorn because they're 3, the majority of you. And then there is, of course, the second ranking. Some of you will be dealing with Virgo in the earth energy. In the fire energy, I'm seeing 3 Aries, 2 Leo, and 2 Sagittarius. So they might have Leo like you, but Aries leading the way, 3 Aries. Very interesting. And then finally, the air energy, very, very strong air energy here. I see Gemini, Virgo. Before we had 2 Virgos, and now Gemini, Virgo, and 4 times. That makes it 6 Gemini, Virgo. Very important. Gemini, Virgo, very strong. And then we got Libra with Venus, with Taurus. Like we had the Taurus with Libra, that makes it 6 Libra, Taurus. And then there is 3 Aquarius. So the air energy with Earth is very strong. Libra, Taurus, number 1. And the other one is Gemini, Virgo. Quite intriguing. Now let's have a look at the animals, the Chinese. And guess what I'm seeing here? The horse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the 4th one is a big one. 4 horses, Chinese year of the horse. 4, next to it, 4 monkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4 monkeys. 4 dogs, Chinese year of the dog. 4 pigs, Chinese year of the pig. Wow. 4, 4, 4. The rest are 3. 3 oxes, buffaloes, 3 roosters, 3 tigers, and 3 dragons. 1, 2, 3 dragons. and 3 rats. So the leading ones for the majority of you will be dealing with on a high level are the Chinese year of the horse, Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of the dog, Chinese year of the pig, and then the rest comes as a second ranking. So that's quite intriguing. Now I'm going to go through, and glasses off, we don't need them. I'm going to go through this now, my dear Leo, to pass on all the messages that have come to you. It says, celebrate your life. Celebrate your life. Great transformations very soon. Celebrate your life. Someone needs your support and your understanding. Someone needs your support and understanding. Interesting. Foundations are set or in plan, in motion. Don't let ego stand in your way. Be aware of ego. Don't let ego sabotage anything for you. Dim the ego as much as you can. Meditate. The more you meditate, the more you dim the ego so that you can uprise your soul, your higher self. There is a no here. No. Maybe it's in connection to be aware of the ego. Don't let ego stand in your way. There is a no. So you got to know about that. There is a no here. N-O. There is deal. No and deal. Maybe it's no deal. Could be. No deal. Perhaps. Very interesting. A precious gift. That's nice. A precious gift. It could be from the heavens. It could be from someone. Love and travel, both united. I told you there's a trip and something happening and you're relocating because of the distance between you and this love. Love and travel, my dear Leo. How exciting. A ring, a commitment. A ring is about a commitment. So you're bound to have a commitment in 3 months. And a win. Wait a minute, sorry. A ring, commitment, and a win. All in 3 months. Look at that. A ring, commitment, and a win in 3 months. So 3 months from now, we're talking about December, January, February, but up to March. So from now to March, a great win and a commitment to do with a ring. Wow, I love that for you. Now, my dear Leo, that's very exciting. The next thing is, let's have a look at the initials of the people that you are working with, consumed with, dealing with on a high level in December, saying goodbye to, saying hello to the loved ones that's coming, everybody that's going to be impacting your life. Let's have a look. So the more the number, just like the Chinese years and the signs, the more they are, the more high ranking for the majority of Leos, of you, to be dealing with that. So for example, if you have 3 G's and only 1 V, the majority of Leos will be dealing with the G, the letter G, and very minority will be dealing with the letter V, and that's how this works. So 3 times the letter G for grass, Georgia, twice the letter J for Japan, 3 times the letter M for Mexico, Morocco, 3 times the letter Y for yes, 3 times the letter W for winter, willow, twice the letter L for love, luxury, twice the letter B for butterfly, bumblebee, twice the letter U for umbrella or underneath, twice the letter I for I am. The rest are 1. V for victory, K for koala, kangaroo, T for tiger. Okay, this one I gotta put my glasses on. I think it's a P, but I just gotta be sure. Yes, it's a P. It's not a D. No, it's a P. P for pony. And then we have X for X-rays or the sound of she. Shuka. There's a monkey I watch named Shuka. Or shield. So you've got that sh sound. Sheila, Sean, and so forth. Okay. Now, we've got 2 numbers I was given. Number 2, Chinese year of the ox or buffalo. There was a few buffaloes there. I think there was 4. Yes. And now another one. So that makes it 5. And this is connected to Aquarius. Remember, there were 3 Aquarius. And there was a lot of Pisces. There were 4 Pisces. And this is also Pisces. So Pisces becomes 5. Aquarius becomes 4. Very important. People that are with these signs will impact you. Well, number 2 is about partnerships. Plenty happening in different partnerships, all kind of partnerships. Within this time, you're seeing this and all the way to February, including February, something big happening in February, something major happening in February. in regard to partnerships. The next one is number 9. Number 9 is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. It is also connected to September. People that have Virgo in them, remember Virgo Gemini. People who have Libra in them, remember Libra with Venus, Libra Taurus. So there was a few of them, like 6, 7 there were, of Gemini, Virgo, and Libra Taurus. And there it is again here with September. September 2026 is going to mark something major that you'll be celebrating, overcoming something really big that you're overcoming. This overcoming is overcoming a big challenge, and you're overcoming it starting from December all the way to 9 weeks, and then you will celebrate it always. After this, overcoming this challenge, you are going to be rewarded. That's the precious gift. Maybe they're coming then, because it's going to be a major reward for all that you have done, all your sacrifices, big rewards coming, a lot of happiness and a lot of entertainment starting December. How magnificent is that? I love that for you, my dear Leo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me the thumbs up if you did, if it resonates with you. Let me know what you think. Excuse me. Please continue your support for me, for my health, watching 1 or 2 extra videos a week. That means a lot to me. And I do wish you the best of the best in everything you do. Especially, I wish you a wonderful holiday time, December. Great happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of prosperity, a lot of safety for you and your family, loved ones. I hope you have a prosperous year, holidays, and a happy 2026 that's coming. All my best wishes to each and every one of you. A lot of love and light. Namaste.